Hello guys, today we're going to talk about episode 2 called Out of Control. It was aired on September 26, 1990 and it's 47 minutes long. All these are really going to be, it has 7.2 out of 10 on IMDb with about 150 some user people. And let's see, if you're curious on the main stars, I recommend checking out the pilot episode. I'm not going to talk about the main stars for the whole series throughout this run because it's consistent. I'll just be regurgitating the same information over and over again, and that's. But I will talk about the guest star. The guest star is Stan Ivor, who plays a bad guy, and he was in NCIS in the movie Creature. Not a lot of big stuff. And the director, it was Mario Azzopardi. I hope I pronounced that right. He did ZOS Zone of Separation, a movie. I have no idea. And he actually was involved in the RoboCop TV series from the 90s. So there's that as well. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I talked. Yeah, and doing notes from the phone again. But yeah, so what I have to say, this is a pretty good episode in my opinion. So we find out that Iris West, the character in the comics, she's not coming back, and I have to say though, in all honesty, I kind of like Barry and Tina McGee, Amanda Pay's role, because her and John Wycliffe, they have good chemistry, and I like them better as a couple here, even though they don't really. I like them better in all honesty than the other one. And Iris West, I mean, what would her role be? It would be too much going on. So I'm glad they kind of cut her out, even though it would have been more comic book accurate to have her in. It might not have been a better show, but yeah, the second episode's pretty good. Pretty much what happened. There's a mad scientist, and he is trying to. There's some mad scientist villains in this series too, along with the Flash famous villains. This guy, this villain, he's attacking homeless people, and I have to say, this episode really punched in the quality of the series for me. Like the first pilot episode, I was like, okay, this is pretty cool, but this one, there's a huge. I don't want to give away spoilers, but special effects, like horror movie style special effects, are used, and they are awesome, and they are used so well, and that really drove in home for me, like the amount of money and effort that went into the show. And yeah, this was a very good episode. The acting, the direction, the writing's really good. The editing, like the pilot episode, there was some off moments. Like I noticed there was a couple quick moments where something felt a little cut off, but that was barely noticeable, if any. I only noticed because I watched so much of this stuff. But but yeah. There's a lot of, but he experiments. He's trying to create like the ultimate human, and he tries doing that, and it leads to like this experience leads to these monstrosities that the Flash has to battle against, and they just look awesome. I love it, and yeah, it's a very good episode. The only thing with it is that I guess there might be one or two cheesy moments, but I don't know. This show doesn't have a lot of standout cheesy moments. It's usually pretty. Not. I mean, they're there, but they're not like. There's not a lot of like in your face moments. We'll get to those though in the future, but yeah, this one was very well done. Yeah, acting all across the board, acting, writing, direction. A little bit of the editing is a little off, but everything. I love this. This is very kind of this episode's almost. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that, guys. My dad came down here for a drink, but yeah, I'm just gonna sum it up here. This is a pretty solid episode, even though the numbers on IMDb says in the sevens. I'm just gonna say, other than the pilot episode having rough moments, all these episodes are very solid. Like even the lesser episodes are still well done and entertaining. lesser quotation marks. Really, the lesser episodes are usually the ones with the villains aren't as strong or noticeable, but even then, they're still well done, and they're still well portrayed. And yeah, the I really digged this episode. This was a good one, and and yeah, the it's pretty dark too. A lot of the episodes are darker episodes for the Flash, the whole series really. But yeah, this is a very solid episode. I recommend checking out. Don't skip it. And also that brings up to another note that the show does a good job of not really like hint. I mean, there'll be. I think there's a few instances where they do reference other characters, villains from previous episodes and events. And time does pass. They do reference it's been this amount of time since you started or something like that. But for the most part, you could, if you watched them out of order, it wouldn't be super bad. It'd be. I wouldn't recommend. Actually, I wouldn't recommend that. I'd say watch them in order but they still do a good job of not referencing stuff. But you're better off watching them in order, just to say. But yeah, solid episode overall. I recommend it. Check it out when you get a chance. And yeah, that's all I have to say. It's just solid across the board. No real complaints. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.